Yes. We'll continue the Thales theorem part, students. So we are in this step, right? Area of triangle ADE, which is equal to half into AD into EL. So that is divided by area of triangle BDE equal to half into DB into EL. So here area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. Reason is half into base into height, area of triangle. We got area of triangle ADE divided by area of triangle BDE is equal to AD by DB. Yes, AD by DB. How? Half cancel, EL cancel. Same height, no? Okay, next similarly, you got this one. Triangle ADE divided by area of triangle ADE divided by area of triangle CDE, which is equal to AE by EC. So now you just observe this BDE and CDE. Here whatever we have in the numerator, okay, so we'll take this equation as equation number 1 and this one as equation number 2. So now we have to compare these two equations. So in the equation 1, in numerator you have triangle ADE. In equation 2 also in the numerator part triangle ADE. Numerators are same. Now we have to see the denominator. Triangle BDE and in the second equation triangle CDE. Now you just observe in the diagram. In triangle BDE and CDE. Are you observing this one? This BDE. Yes, BDE and this one CDE. Another one is CDE. Yes. Got the idea now? This is BDE and this one CDE having the same base DE between the same parallels DE and BC. Then their areas are equal. So from that we can say that this BDE also equal to CDE. Area of BDE which is equal to area of CDE. In the sense, this one is equal, no? This a triangle ADE divided by triangle BDE is equal to triangle ADE divided by triangle CDE. So from this LHS, things which are equal to the same thing, axiom 1. Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. If the LHS part is equal, can we say that these two RHS are also equal? Therefore, AD by DB which is equal to AE by EC. This AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. So, according to axiom 1 here, so we have mentioned the reason actually. So, I'll zoom. Triangle area of triangle BDE which is equal to area of triangle CDE. For that you have to give the clear picture, no? So that is two triangles standing on the same base between the same parallels, then areas are equal. And how you equate these two as equal? According to axiom 1. Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. Therefore, we got the proof AD by DB which is equal to AE by CE. This is about to prove, no? AD by DB which is equal to AE by EC. So this is about the Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem. So once again I want to just recall in 2 minutes. So concept statement is, if a straight line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides proportionally. So for that first you have to take the diagram, that is triangle ABC. For that one straight line, that is DE, parallel to the side of a triangle, that is BC. So data is in a triangle ABC, DE is parallel to, this DE is parallel to, okay, BC. So we corrected that one that time. So that is BC. Okay, I'll correct and send it in your WhatsApp group. Okay. So DE parallel to BC. Then to prove is this AD divided by DB which is equal to AE by EC we have to prove. For that construction is just join this D point and C point, then E point and B point. Okay. So then what we have to do? This EL is perpendicular to AB and this DN is perpendicular to AC. That type we have to do the construction. Then proof part. So we have to take the ratio of the two triangles in two different cases. That is, first one is this triangle ADE and triangle BDE. Okay, by taking this one as base, AD and DB as covering as base. Okay, so we have to apply the half into base into height formula. So next again, so we have to apply the same concept for the another pair of triangles, that is So ADE triangle, ADE is common in both, okay, ADE, and this side CDE triangle. For that also we have to apply the same topic. So from that you will get two equation, that is equation 1 and equation 2. We have to compare this equation 1 and equation 2. In that ADE same, area of BDE and area of CDE also same according to the two triangles standing on the same base and between the same parallels, then areas are equal. So from that we can say that this AD by DB, which is equal to AE by EC or AE by CE. Okay, so this is about the Thales theorem. I think Thales theorem is clear now. So basic proportionality theorem. Okay, very important question for the examination point of view also. Yes. So now, after learning this Thales theorem, so we have to learn the converse. So you all know what is that converse, reverse. So how can we say it in reverse part? So now we will see the concept of converse of Thales theorem. Actually, this converse of Thales theorem, it is not for the sake of examination, but Thales theorem, it is this is for the examination point of view. But the converse of Thales theorem, this is for your knowledge purpose. We will discuss that one, okay? 1 second. I'll take the next page. Yes, we have converse of Thales theorem here. So what is that converse of Thales theorem? So here, see here, the statement, if a straight line divides two sides of a triangle proportionally, then the straight line is parallel to the third side. If a straight line divides two sides of a triangle proportionally, then the straight line is parallel to the third side. Then the straight line is parallel to the third side. See, actually, small difference in that Thales theorem and converse of Thales theorem. Yaudu to prove, given is to prove is given, just a interchange. There we proved that the two sides are in proportion, adu prove part agittu. Illi already the one straight line divides the other two sides in proportion, already they are giving, okay, they were given. So then the straight line is parallel, that we have to prove. Then the straight line is parallel, we have to prove. Okay, so for that first step is diagram. So here diagram is not visible, no? So I'll draw here, I'll draw the diagram on the board. Same thing, first what we have to do, so we have to take triangle ABC, triangle ABC we have to take. So then DE parallel to, that is DE parallel to BC, DE parallel to BC. Diagram same, okay, DE parallel to BC we have to take. So next one more construction, one more line we have to take, that is BF, dotted line. So I think board is not visible, no? 1 second. Now is it visible? Thales, converse of Thales theorem, converse of Thales theorem. For that first you have to take ABC triangle, ABC triangle. For that DE line is parallel to BC. That one we have to prove actually. DE line is parallel to BC anta now prove ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವರು ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, AD which divided by DB which is equal to AE divided by EC. Already the two sides are in proportion, that is AD by DB which is equal to AE by EC is given. For that we need one small construction. So I'll explain the construction part now only. So what we have to do, we have to take one more line, that is BF. Okay, we have to take one more line, BF. Okay, so this is about the diagram. Now I'll move back to our page. Yes, now look at this data. In a triangle ABC, data is already AD by DB which is equal to AE by EC. Okay, so AD by DB which is equal to AE by EC. The two sides are in proportion already. given just reverse of the Thales theorem to prove part is given here. Okay, now prove is DE parallel to BC. This DE parallel to BC we have to prove here. Just a reverse of the to prove and data section in converse of Thales theorem. Okay, now construction, draw BF parallel to DE. Construction step alli ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, this BF is parallel to DE ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ. ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ is this BF. ಸೊ B ಇಂದ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಈ BC ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲೈನು, ಓಕೆನಾ. ಸೊ BF ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು DE ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇದು ಏನು ಅಂತ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು. ನೀರಜ್ is waiting 1 minute. Okay, now we'll come back to our construction part is over. Proof, statement and reason again, 2 parts, statement and reason. So, in a triangle ABC, DE parallel to BF, construction part. This is construction part. DE ಅನ್ನೋ ಲೈನು BF ಅನ್ನೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಟೆಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು. So next, AD divided by DB which is equal to AE by EF. That is AD divided by DB which is equal to AE by EF. ಯಾವ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಥೇಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಥೇಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಇಫ್ DE ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು BF ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೆನ್ ದ 2 sides ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಥೇಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ DE ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ BF ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇದಿದೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ, AD by DB is equal to AE by EF ಅನ್ನೋ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಥೇಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಡಾಟಾ ಏನಿದೆ, AD by DB ಅನ್ನೋದು AE by EC ಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. 1 minute, why we are taking this, we'll draw diagram here only. Adjust, okay? Rough sketch, huh? Actually parallel line this one. A, B. Prajwal, what do you want to say? Construction is this one. Okay, construction. Actually using dotted line we have to draw. I don't know how to draw that one using these options and all. For the first time I am using this option, facing problem. Okay, it's okay. For the rough sketch we have the figure on the board also, just for your reference. We have one picture here also. Okay, so here in ABC triangle, actually here D point is missing, no? AD divided by DB which is equal to AE divided by very dirty this one, AE divided by EC. So already we got the data as AD divided by DB which is equal to AE by EC ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, we took this BF line is parallel to DE. According to that condition, when we apply the Thales theorem, AD by DB which is equal to AE by EF ಆಗೋಯ್ತು Thales theorem ಪ್ರಕಾರ. But it is given that AD by DB which is equal to AE by EC ಆಯ್ತು. Now you just observe things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. This AD by DB equal to AE by EF, and also this AD by DB which is equal to AE by EC. Therefore, according to axiom 1, this AE by EF which is equal to AE by EC. AE by EF is equal to AE by EC. How this is possible? Then EC which is equal to EF ಆಯ್ತು ತಾನೆ. EC, this EC which is equal to EF. EC line EF line is equal. So one second, after this theorem over, then I'll show the board clearly. See, this EC part EF part ಗೆ equal ಆಯಿತು. ನಾವು ಈ ತರ theorems ನ last year discuss ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. When it is possible, only when this F and C coincide each other. Okay, F and C. So this is not the two different points now. F and C coincide each other ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಎಫ್ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಏನು ಲೈನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಎಫ್ ಲೈನ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು ಡಿ ಇ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಈ ಎಫ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಿ ಜೊತೆ ಕೋಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಡಿಇ ಲೈನ್ ಬಿ ಸಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಡಿಇ ಲೈನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಸಿ. Is that clear? Okay, so one thing, so I'll stop sharing now. I'll explain this concept on the board. Okay, now listen. Here you have the picture. Can I write here? Yes, is it visible? Okay, listen. Converse of Thales theorem. We are discussing converse of Thales theorem. So converse of Thales theorem, in that already data is the two sides are in proportion, that is given. Two sides are in proportion, that is AD divided by DB, which is equal to AE divided by EC. This is what actually given. So what we have to prove is, to prove is DE parallel to BC. So we have to prove that this DE line is parallel to the BC line. For that construction is, we have to draw one more line, that is BF. Okay, that is parallel to DE. So we have to draw a construction in the form of this DE is parallel to this dotted line BF. Okay, construction ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಆ ತರ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ DE is parallel to BF ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗಷ್ಟೇ ಕಲ್ತ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ಈ ತರ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ಟೂ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕಲ್ತ್ರಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, AD divided by DB which is equal to AE divided by EF ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, so this is according to construction ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, AD by DB which is equal to AE by EF ಆಯ್ತು. Clear? So but what is given actually, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. It is given that AD by DB which is equal to AE divided by EC ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Now compare these two equation 1 and equation 2. You compare equation 1 and equation 2. This AD by DB is same. Then what is remaining? This AE by EF which is equal to AE by EC. So what we can observe is AE by EF ಅನ್ನೋದು AE divided by EC equal ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇವೆರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು ತಾನೆ. ಈ EC ಮತ್ತೆ EF ಅನ್ನೋದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ. EF is equal to EC. Okay, EF is equal to EC. But in the figure we are observing the two parts here. EF, EC. But according to the proof, we can observe that these two are equal. ಹೇಗ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ? This is possible only when this F and C points coincide. ಈ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಸತ್ಯ, ಇದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಸಾಧ್ಯ? ಓನ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ F ಲೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕೋಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ C. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಈ F ಅನ್ನೋದು C ಮೇಲೆ ಕೋಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ BF ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು DE ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. F ಇಸ್ ಕೋಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ C ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೆನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ BC parallel to DE or DE parallel to BC. This is what we have to prove. Okay, Thales theorem ಅಲ್ಲಿ prove ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. when the two sides are in proportion, then must and should the line, straight line is parallel to the third side of the triangle. So this is about the converse of Thales theorem. Is that clear? Converse of Thales theorem. Now, after the converse of Thales theorem, so very important 3 corollaries we have to see. What is that corollaries? ಥೇರಮ್ನ ಸಬ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್, ಥೇರಮ್ನ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಟೈಪಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅದನ್ನ ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 1, ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 2, ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 3 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ 3 ಕೊರೊಲರೀಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಥೇಲ್ಸ್ ಥೇರಮ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ನಾವು ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಈ ತರ ಮಾತ್ರ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ, AD by DB ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು AE by EC. ಸೊ ಬರೀ ರೇಷಿಯೋನ ನಾವು ಈ ತರ ಮಾತ್ರ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ವೇದಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು ಬೈ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ corollary. So prameya, upaprameya ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. sub theorems, corollary 1, corollary 2, corollary 3. So we have to see the 3 corollaries now. Simple corollaries. So for the problems part we have to apply Thales theorem or converse of Thales theorem. So then corollary 1, corollary 2, corollary 3. So we'll see corollary 1, corollary 2, corollary 3. Afterwards I'll give time to discuss your doubts. Okay, so now we'll go to corollary 1 now. Yes, here we have corollary 1, corollary 2, corollary 3 at a time. Okay, together. What is this corollary 1, corollary 2, corollary 3? Very simple. Okay, corollary. So, in a triangle ABC, we will see the corollary 1 now. In a triangle ABC, here we have diagram. Okay, zoom ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 1 second. Minimize. Okay, so now it is clear, no? Yes, corollary 1, we are discussing corollary 1. So here we have triangle ABC, here C is there. Okay, in a triangle ABC, in a triangle ABC, so DE parallel to BC, this DE line is parallel to BC line. So AD divided by DB which is equal to AE divided by EC. AD divided by DB which is equal to AE divided by EC according to BPT theorem. Now only we learned that if this line DE line is parallel to any one side of the triangle, then the other two sides divides the sides proportionally. According to that condition, in a triangle ABC, DE line is parallel to BC, then AD by DB which is equal to AE by EC, BPT theorem. Add 1 to both the sides. Here we are doing something. So what we are doing is we are adding 1 for both LHS and RHS part. AD by DB plus 1, then AE by EC plus 1. So then what we'll get actually here 1 by 1. LCM process ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು, LCM ತಗೊಂಡು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, AD divided by DB, so plus 1, AE by EC plus 1. So what we are observing is AD plus DB divided by DB which is equal to AE plus EC that is divided by EC. So ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ LCM ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ DB ಮತ್ತೆ 1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ LCM is DB, therefore ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ AD ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ DB ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ DB into 1, that's why AD plus DB that divided by DB which is equal to, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 divided by 1 ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ EC and 1 ನ LCM EC, then ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ AC plus EC. So you have got AD plus DB by DB which is equal to AE plus EC by EC. Now add this in the diagram. AD plus DB add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸೈಡ್ AB ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. So when we add this AD and DB, we'll get the total side AB. So AB divided by DB as it is, which is equal to, here also AE plus EC, AE plus EC, when we add these two, we'll get total AC. This one C we took, no? So total AC then divided by EC. Okay, so AD by AB by DB, AB divided by DB. ನೋಡಿ ರೇಷಿಯೋನ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು ಅಂತ. Just by adding 1 to the basic proportionality theorem result, LHS part and RHS part 1 ಅನ್ನು add ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you got the ratio as total AB, this one total length divided by this DB. Okay, na ratio we are taking different ratio. AB total divided by this DB, which is equal to total AC divided by EC. This is called componendo. So componendo, it's a new term for you. Componendo, and one more word is dividendo anteli. Componendo and dividendo are the basic proportionality theorems actually. Componendo and dividendo ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಡೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೀಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ definition for that componendo and dividendo. Okay, so no need to worry about that. So I'll read the definition. Componendo and dividendo is a theorem on proportions. Okay, componendo and dividendo is a theorem on proportions that allows for a quick way to perform calculations. Quick way to perform calculations and reduce the number of expansions needed. Okay, it is particularly useful when dealing with equations involving fractions or rational functions in mathematical olympiads, especially when you see fractions. So fractions ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ, that is called as componendo and dividendo. Actually, so these corollaries I took from the old textbook, 2015 textbook version. Okay, so componendo and dividendo. Okay, actually this one is a proportional theorems, componendo and dividendo. No need to about that componendo and dividendo proportional theorems. ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಡೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಗೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಡೋ. ನವ್ ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಏನು, ರೇಷಿಯೋವನ್ನು ನೀವು ಈ ರೀತಿನೂ ಬರಿಬೋದು BPT ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಹೇಗೆ, AB divided by DB which is equal to AC divided by EC. But while writing this one, you have to give the reason as corollary 1 ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. BPT corollary 1. Okay, so I'll explain in the problem. While discussing problem, we will discuss that one. Next one, corollary 2. We are moving to corollary 2. In a triangle ABC, again same triangle we are taking. DE parallel to BC, DE parallel to BC. Now again apply BPT theorem. Actually BPT theorem is this AD divided by DB which is equal to AE divided by EC. AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. BPT theorem. Now just to take the reciprocal of that one. So we will take the reverse. Reciprocal in the sense numerator denominator comes to numerator. So next DB by AD which is equal to EC by AE ಆಯಿತು. Now again add 1 to both sides. For this reciprocal we have to add 1. Okay, that is DB by AD plus 1 which is equal to EC by AE plus 1. Now same step LCM ತಗೊಂಡು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, DB plus AD by AD which is equal to EC plus AE divided by AE ಸಿಕ್ತು. Again DB ಪ್ಲಸ್ AD ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ, AB ಟೋಟಲ್ ಲೆಂತ್. EC ಪ್ಲಸ್ AE ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ AC ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಕ್ತು. AB ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ AD ಸಿಕ್ತು ಇವಾಗ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು, ಟೋಟಲ್ AB ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ DB ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ AB ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ AD ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು AC ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ AE ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಡೋ. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಡೋ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ AB ಬೈ DB AC by CE ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ AB divided by AD which is equal to AC divided by AE ಸಿಕ್ತು. Okay, ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 1 and ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 2. ನಾವು ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 3 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು? ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 3 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಸೊ ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 3 ಗೆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಐ ಶೋ ದಟ್ ಒನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ABC, DE parallel to BC, not this triangle. This is the end now. For corollary 1 and corollary 2, this is the diagram. For corollary 3, we have another one diagram. I'll show that one. In triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC and EF parallel to AB. Not this one. Yes, here we have diagram of the corollary 3. ABC triangle alli DE parallel to BC ante, this EF parallel to AB, this EF parallel to AB. Okay, so again next, therefore DEFB is a parallelogram. They are saying that DEFB is a parallelogram. Definition of parallelogram. So DEFB is a parallelogram. DEFB, how? This DEFB is a parallelogram. Gottidella definition of, if both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, then it is a parallelogram. Here DE parallel to BC, then this AD parallel to EF agirodrinda, this is also parallel to this one, this BD also parallel to this one. Therefore whatever we are seeing this here, no, DEFB is a parallelogram. We are naming this as DEFB is a parallelogram. So from this we can take that BF is equal to DE. Okay, BF is equal to DE. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. BF which is equal to DE. This side which is equal to this anta barkolta idare. So this is what in the last page. Now we have to discuss this one only. Now take in triangle ABC. We are taking this triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC. Okay, first take DE parallel to BC condition. So then according to corollary 2, they are taking corollary 2, AD divided by AB. Okay na, AD divided by AB which is equal to AE divided by AC. Corollary 2 alva idu. Corollary 2 alli actually ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, AB whole side divided by this AD, total AC divided by AE ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್, ಅದು ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, AD divided by AB which is equal to AE divided by AC. Corollary 2. Next, again in triangle ABC, again we are choosing the same triangle, but this EF line is parallel to AB line. So EF line is parallel to AB line. Then ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, this BF, okay, divided by BC. Again this BF ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇದು ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು, BF divided by BC, then AE divided by AC ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು, ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 1 or ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 2? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 1 ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 1 2 3 ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 1 ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವ್ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ AD by AB which is equal to AE by AC, then BF by BC is equal to AE by AC. Here we can observe that BF is equal to DE ಅಂತ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ? ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, BF which is equal to DE. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, AE by AC, AE by AC ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ, RHS ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ AD by AB which is equal to BF by BC ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ AD and BF. ಸೊ AD and BF ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ DE. How they took DE by BC here? How they took DE by BC? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ AE by AC is common. AE by AC is common. Then next AD by AB, okay, AD by AB which is equal to AE by AC. ಇಲ್ಲಿ BF ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರು, BF ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ DE ಅನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 3 ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಸಿಕ್ತು ನೋಡಿ. ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ AE by AC ಕಾಮನ್, AE by AC. Next AD by AB ಅನ್ನ as it is they took, AD by AB. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ BF by BC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ BF ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ DE ಅನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. So then they got DE by BC. Therefore, three ratios. They got three ratio. AD by AB. This one AD by AB. That is equal to DE by BC. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, this DE by BC. Then that is equal to AE by AC. This is corollary 3, very important. Okay, converse of all the three corollaries exists and are true ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು exist and true, ಈ corollaries ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಥೇಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಇಂದು ಅದು ಟ್ರೂ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ದ ಕೊರೊಲರಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 3. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ AD divided by AB, that part equal to this DE divided by BC, that is equal to this AE divided by AC. Okay, so here AD which is equal to AB, then DE which is equal to BC, then this AE which is equal to AC. ಗಾಟ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಗೆ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೊರೊಲರಿ 3 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಸ್ if a straight line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle, then the sides of intercepted triangle will be in proportion to the sides of the given triangle. So corollary 3 ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, if a straight line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle, one straight line drawn parallel to a side of the triangle, then the sides of the intercepted triangle, then the sides of the intercepted triangles, okay, sides of the intercepted triangles illide alla AB and AC will be in proportion to the sides of the given triangle, will be in proportion to the sides of the given triangle. Proportional irutte given triangle na sides ige ant heli ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು ನೀವು. AD by AB, okay, which is equal to AE by AC, that is equal to DE by BC. This is what corollary 1, corollary 2, corollary 3. See, corollary 1, corollary 2, corollary 3. So in the problems part, we have to apply corollary 1, corollary 2 and corollary 3. So once again, we'll ask doubts now.